In this video, we're going to write the equation of the line in point-slope form, passing through 3, -4 with a slope of -5. Now, first of all, let's talk about what it means to write the equation of a line in point-slope form. What you see written in blue is the point-slope form of the equation of a line. Y minus y1 is equal to m, parentheses x minus x1. So the y1 and the x1, those are just numbers. They are the x and y values of a point that's on the line, and the m is going to be our slope. And so if you start looking at what we're given in this problem, you'll see that we're given everything we need to know. We need to fill in the y1, the m, and the x1 because just the y and the x are part of the equation, and then we'll be done. So we're passing through the point 3, -4, and so that is an x value, x1, and a y value, y1, that's a point on our line, so a point that the line passes through. And we're also given that the slope is -5, so that's just directly giving us the m, or what our slope is. So now all that's left to do is plug in the m, the x1, and the y1 in their respective positions and simplify as much as we can. So we're going to go ahead and say y minus, instead of y1, we're going to put -4 is equal to, instead of m, we're going to put -5, parentheses x minus, and instead of x1, we're going to put 3. So again, I just want to stress the point that you want to fill in the x1 and the y1, not the x and the y. And the reason for that is the x and the y are always fixed parts of this form of the equation. So now there's one thing we can do to simplify, and everything else will leave because we want the equation to be in point-slope form. And that one thing we can do to simplify is we have y minus a -4, so those two negatives will cancel, giving us a positive, or a plus. So we'll have y plus 4 is equal to -5 multiplied by x minus 3. And we're done. So if we had this exact same problem, and let's say it wanted it in the slope-intercept form, that was where we could just go ahead and we could distribute and then solve for y. So you want to pay attention to what form it asks you for, but if you're given a point and a slope, typically this is the way you want to figure out the equation first, and then you leave it if it's in point-slope form, or you solve for y if you want the slope-intercept form.